Welcome. Today I want to discuss long-term, long-distance relationships. Relationships are hard enough, happy, healthy ones, when you are local, right? So how do people make it work when they take a job in another city and state, or when they meet maybe online or on vacation, but then they have to go to separate places and live? It is possible. Many moons ago, I met a man on Instagram, and I was still married, so it wasn't the appropriate time to have a relationship, but we became vast friends. And I do believe that this person was my twin flame. And we'll get into twin flames down the road, but basically that means that two people share a soul. And the timing has to align, and the timing was not right for us at that point in time. And so we did not end up together. However, we did share a great online presence together, and we still to this day are vast friends. So I feel like I have a really good idea for how to make an online relationship, romantic relationship, successful. And I want to share those 7 tips with you today. Because I do think absence makes the heart grow fonder in many ways. And even though you might be thousands of miles apart, you can actually have a much closer, healthier relationship than you may have with someone just down the street. So number 1, discuss your rules, your expectations, and sort of what your desired end date is. You know, are you going to have an online or long distance relationship for a month, 6 months, 5 years? That's up to you and your significant other. But it's important to discuss those things so one person isn't thinking, okay, I need to be looking at jobs in this city. You know, which city are you going to live in? This is an important thing too. Or are you going to explore new cities for both of you, right? So all these discussions are really important when you're having a long distance relationship. Number 2, meet up on vacation somewhere. Find flights that are affordable for both of you and easily accessible for both of you. Find destinations that you're both interested in. Maybe a weekend getaway, or if you have capability to work from home, maybe you travel during the week when it's more affordable and less crowded at destinations. And that way you have the physical bond together when you meet up in person. And you see if you're really interested in doing the same things, eating at the same restaurants, you know, just having that physical connection with the person. And then visit each other's hometowns, right? Meet each other's friends and family. Those are really important things to consider. Is your person compatible with the lifestyle that you live? Do they immerse well in your hometown? Do they like to do the things that you do on a regular basis? Because when you meet up for vacation, for example, everything's new. You're in a different environment. So meeting in your hometown is important. Number 4, send each other care packages and love letters via snail mail. Yes, texts are wonderful. Texts are affirmations that you're thinking about this person, you know, maybe even sexts, you know, little love notes and intimate notes. But snail mail, old-fashioned mail, then they can get your scent even on the letter. Spray a little hint of cologne or a hint of perfume. And, that's just another, we all love getting mail that's not bills and things like that, junk mail. It makes us feel appreciated, right? And, maybe in those care packages, along with a little tiny box of their favorite chocolates or their favorite candy, maybe you send a blanket. It's the idea that you're giving them something from your home. You're now sharing items. So that's sort of an unsaid promise that you're sharing a future together. That can go a long way in forging a successful long-distance relationship. Maybe when you visit this person in their hometown, maybe you leave something in their closet as a promise that you're going to return. Goes a long way for building trust in the relationship. So, number 5, FaceTime. It's one thing to send text, but text can get misconstrued, right? They don't have the emotional aspect that FaceTime and videos have. So FaceTiming or Zoom calls now, technology is wonderful when it works. So, spend that time face to face, even if it's electronic face to face with your person. We have a lot of empathy gets translated through our eyes, through eye contact. So having that time with your person, even though they might be many miles away, goes a long way in creating the bond. Along with that same idea, whether you're on the phone or FaceTime, watch your favorite TV shows or movies with this person. That way neither one of you feel lonely. Have your favorite Friday night or Tuesday night. Who cares what night of the week it is? Make a bowl of popcorn and sit there. It's like you're together. It's really a fun, date night, really. And that way neither one of you feels the need to replace the other person. You're there together. And finally, have your own hobbies and your own interests. It's really important to have a support group, your own friendship group, and it will make your significant other respect you even more when you talk about the things that you like to do as an independent person, rather than a needy, clingy person that's, feeling sorry for themselves that you're having to spend so much time alone. It makes you confident and interesting. You have your own interests that you can share with this person who's many miles away. So those are my 7 tips for how to maintain a healthy, happy, beautiful, thriving relationship from long distance. So I hope it helps you if you've met someone and your heart is just yearning for this person who's many miles away from you. It can work, it can be beautiful, and I hope that you unite with this person in person very soon. In case no one has told you yet today, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you helping me grow it. And if you haven't yet, just hit that little subscribe button.